bitch.
Extra honest, extra unbiased, but a little bit shady. Go ahead, like and subscribe.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Del, and you're here to be extra with Del. If you're new to my channel, I must let you know that I vlog about beauty pageants yearly and talk to you guys about my extra honest, extra unbiased opinions about the queens. And today, you guys, in this video or in this episode, I will be recapping and giving you guys my extra honest, extra unbiased opinions of the Miss Universe 2024 finale, the crowning moment. We'll dissect from the very beginning of the show all the way to the crowning moment, you guys. So without further ado, you guys, let's go ahead and recap Miss Universe 2024 and see how it all wrapped up. So first and foremost, you guys, a lot of you guys asked why I wasn't at the arena. So I actually just booked a ticket for the prelims, and I was just hoping I knew I'd be able to get like a ticket here, but after the prelims, I just decided I didn't want to go. I didn't think it was worth it. I couldn't, I just live streamed earlier, and I live streamed with so many of you guys, and that was so much fun. So to me, if I couldn't live stream, I wasn't gonna go because they were gonna take away my they will hold up they usually keep your selfie stick and your tripod in front, and you can't bring it into the auditorium, and there's also really bad service. So I decided to stay in my hotel and watch here. So I watched it on a local Mexican channel. You guys, the male host in this Mexican channel, daddy, oh my God, you guys. And then also, while I was live streaming, you guys, there were so many people like having trouble finding the streams, you guys. I mean, the Miss Universe is just failing in so many ways. Miss Grand would never have us go through the internet looking for a freaking link to watch the freaking preliminary or the finale. Huh? I can't with you guys. So the introduction, that's when that was sort of like the beginning of my disappointment was the dance moves, you guys, the choreography. During the rehearsal, I thought they were doing something really, really innovative and something very Mexican, but they did not do that. And it was just very like a letdown, honestly. And they've been in Mexico for quite some time, okay? And then the outfits were actually really, really cute for the introduction. I loved it. I loved that it has like a Mexican feel about it, almost kind of like a female version of mariachi outfit or something like that. So I really, really enjoyed their introduction outfits. I like the culture, definitely. But also, you guys, when they had to introduce themselves, why couldn't they say their name? And literally, the only queens who did that was Dominican Republic. Look, you guys, I know a lot of you guys complain about Dominican Republic, but look, every queen deserves their names to be heard all around the world, okay? So to me, that was uncool. Like, why couldn't they just say their name? It's not gonna take that long, okay? So then the host, so Miss Olivia and Mario Lopez are back together, just like Miss Universe 2020. They're kind of boring, you guys. They don't give the show any type of extra anything, you know what I mean? They're just there reading cue cards and stuff, or reading the teleprompter. So I didn't really like them as a host. I never did. I didn't like them in 2020/21, and I don't like them now. But kudos to Mario Lopez fillers, because they finally have settled from 2020. So kudos to your fillers, Mario Lopez. And then, you guys, when they introduced all the judges, and then there was like a bunch of older men, a lot of my viewers that were live streaming with me were like, oh my God, look at all these men. They're all sugar daddies. Venezuela's gonna win. I can't. You guys are so shady. But she didn't though, so it looks like those sugar daddies are not looking for a sugar baby currently, okay? Anyway, you guys, so that was hilarious. Like, no, literally. And there was actually a lot of judges too, so maybe that's why the judging was kind of bad, because none of these judges know what the fuck they're doing, okay? But anyway, you guys, so yeah, so I think the beginning was somewhat exciting. It actually went really fast, so that I love, because I'm like, we got things to do, okay? Alright, you guys, now let's talk about the queens that made it, you guys, to top 30s. It was a whole lot of WTF moments during the top 30. So let me read it to you guys. It was France, India, Serbia, Vietnam, Puerto Rico, Nigeria, Canada, Cuba, China, Japan, Egypt, Mexico, Argentina, Thailand, Peru, Macau, Philippines, Ecuador, Bolivia, Malaysia, Russia, Aruba, Finland, Dominican Republic, Cambodia, Nicaragua, Denmark, Venezuela, Zimbabwe, and Chile, you guys. Chile got the popular vote, by the way. So out of all of that, I got 17 out of 30. I know, it's pretty bad, you guys. So I had India in it. Nigeria was my girl, also in my top 30. Like Canada, China, Egypt, Mexico, Thailand, Peru, Philippines, Ecuador, Bolivia, Dominican Republic, Cambodia, Denmark, Venezuela, Zimbabwe, and Chile. So those are girls that were in my top 30 prediction. And also a lot of these girls are also were the queens that were like in like my leaderboard pretty much kind of this whole entire time, honestly. So I guess kudos to me. How did you guys do? But you guys, the biggest WTF moment for me was like Macau. I was like, huh? There's no way she made it. Like, really, girl? But there was just a lot of Asian domination in the beginning. I was like, I thought Asia was really weak this year. That's why I was like so shocked that there's so many Asians that were making it through the top 30. But hey, I guess maybe it's because the judges, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Omar, the hell are they looking for? Omar? Anyway, you guys, there was so much more deserving queens. And also, where are all the other, the melanin queens? There were so many like stunning melanin queens that they didn't make it. Come on, really, girl? All right, for the swimsuit competition, you guys. So first of all, shout out to the swimsuit. I actually really, really like the swimsuit this time than last year. So I love the variation of styles. I love the bead details around the straps, the halter one. So, and it's a really cute color. I feel like it's a color that goes well with any skin tone. So I really, really like the swim this time around, you guys. So I love that. But in the swimsuit competition, I thought, I really liked India. So I thought India had a really, really inviting presence about her. And she still looked really young, but I thought her presentation was actually pretty good. She was one of the girls that came out first. And I was surprised because she was giving. And then Nigeria, I liked her too, but she was just so beautiful, you guys. I mean, as you guys know, I've been such a fan of Nigeria since the day she arrived in Mexico. China, I thought she was really, really stunning, actually. Very exotic Asian beauty. And I have heard that she's a mixed Indian or something like that. So I thought China was really gorgeous and she had a strong walk. I thought Thailand actually had a better walk this time around than last time, the preliminary. So I had like high hopes immediately. I was like, oh wow, she's looking fabulous. And then I love Peru also. I thought Peru was competing. She was like, okay, this is it, it's time. Let's go for it. And then Philippines, I thought Philippines looked really good. I still think that she should have kept her hair straight. I like her signature thing that she did on the swim. But yeah, I like the Philippines. See, you guys, I am not like a rude person, okay? I do think that she still made it because of her sash, but hey, whatever, she made it nonetheless. And when she made it, she made the best out of it and she performed really well. Ecuador, I loved her swim also. I love, again, that beginning turn of her catwalk, her pasarela. I thought that's really her signature, and I really love when she does that. I thought she looked really good. And then Bolivia, oh my God, Bolivia in swim is just a knockout, you guys. She looked so stunning during swim, as well as during the preliminary. The preliminary, she looked absolutely stunning. So I was like, yo, this girl's gonna make it far because she's stunning on stage, you guys. I know this because I saw them in person, you guys. And then Dominican Republic, I love Dominican Republic's walk also. Her presentation was quite strong, you guys. But I don't know what it is. Maybe they're just haters. But I thought Dominican Republic was really strong also. I mean, maybe she didn't do enough turns or something like that, and just where there's way too much like hair flipping and stuff like that. Maybe she should have given a little bit more like different dimensions and when she was walking, but I thought she was really good. I love Denmark also during the swimsuit competition. I thought she has a really, really strong presence when she is walking the catwalk, the runway. For number 11, I love Venezuela. I thought she looked really stunning. The walk, I mean, the pasarela is perfection for Venezuela, honestly. And then Zimbabwe, she was really, really stunning too. Beautiful, beautiful, but I swear to God, she should have given more. I mean, Putra, really girl? Why didn't you train her more? Like, she needed more, you know, like, this isn't this is like Miss Universe in Mexico, Putra. How dare you not train Zimbabwe in a way where like she could have won? Putra, I hate you. I'm just kidding. Love you, Putra. You guys, I met Putra here, by the way. We're friends now. Hey, Putra. I call Putra Tratra. Tratra. He's Indonesian, you guys. But anyway, you guys, so those are the swim favorites that I had. And, you know, there was a lot of them. But they ended up going with Bolivia, which was one of the queens that I was rooting for. Mexico. Not sure about Mexico, you guys. There's a lot of favoritism happening there. Venezuela, very strong, so definitely agree with that. Argentina surprised me a little bit. Puerto Rico, she made it through. I was like, what? But I guess Nigeria, Russia, you guys, that was a shocker for me. Chile made it, so I thought she was a little too extra. Thailand, Denmark, Canada, and Peru made it also. So I was shocked with Canada, but because I didn't think she was that good, but she was also in my high up in my final prediction, so I was like, hey, whatever, you know. So I was a little bit surprised with Russia, a lot. I was like, did Putin like pay for this or something like that? Anyway, you guys, but kudos to Philippines, India, Dominican Republic. You guys did your thing. It's just maybe they're looking for something else, you know what I mean? So hey, it is what it is, and it seems like they wanted to go for older queens. All right, you guys, now let's review that evening gown competition, you guys. So, starting with Bolivia, you guys know she's one of my top two, and I was so disappointed when I saw her evening gown. I'm like, girl, who gave you this dress? The hem of that dress is too short. It did not allow her to pop, and again, her hair, she changed her hair. I thought that was a mistake. I had such high hopes for Bolivia too, you guys. And then Mexico, I actually really love this dress that Mexico is wearing. I mean, she does kind of look like a loofah. She looks like a loofah, okay? And she is ready to be used and, you know, and just scrub, you guys. She looks like a freaking loofah. I thought she was actually good, but I still think that she should have never made it to top 12. Honestly, her swim was bad. Okay, Venezuela, she was just fierce, inviting, a stunning like look about her. I love the tight bun, the split in the middle. I love the dress. I love that she is in white. It's very, very complimentary to her morena skin. I love the train of it. She looks really stunning. So with Argentina, I don't know, like, there's something that about her that didn't connect, even though like I think her dress was really beautiful. I love the femininity of it. And I love this side cape train, but she just wasn't giving to me, honestly. And then Puerto Rico's dress. What is that, Puerto Rico? What is that dress? No. I did not like this dress at all, you guys. So I feel like it's like that with Puerto Rico. They either have like really terrible dresses, and then you know, like sometimes you have terrible dress, you can't carry it that well. And then Nigeria looked absolutely stunning, but I was not a fan of her gown, you guys. She's had so many other gowns that she wore in the dinners and stuff like that could have been so much better than this. I mean, I love the apple green color and sort of like the prints, you guys, but it just looks like it's a very unfinished dress looking. So, but thank God she's absolutely gorgeous and she was able to carry this, you guys. And then Russia, I thought Russia's dress was really, really beautiful. It's very, she wore this on preliminary and I thought she looked good during that, but I don't know if it's good enough to move through. And then Chile, I thought Chile actually looked really beautiful and it took away the extraness and the whole like very grand vibes about her. So I thought she looked really stunning. I love the details of this dress, especially the skirt had these kind of like I don't know what they are. They're like some things that are sticking out. Like it almost looked like paillettes or like feather like sticking out or something like that, dangling. Okay, but she looked really stunning. She pulled back from being extra, which we love extra here. But this is that one time that a queen should be less extra. She gave us sophistication. I definitely love Thailand also. I think the dress during Miss Universe Thailand, I feel like that dress was so much better than this, because this has no connection to like maybe her foundation. I'm not sure, you guys, but I thought she looked absolutely stunning. And I just think that like the whole bird thing is just, it's so played out, you know, but she looks stunning. She gave a much better evening gown performance this time around, and just performance in general. And Denmark, I thought Denmark was really, like, she was strong. I thought that she was like, you know what, she should go through. I think this is a really strong performance. I mean, the girl can definitely present, you know, but that gown, you know, it didn't elevate her, but I guess it's all about the performance sometimes. So she took that basic gown to the next level, so kudos to her. I wish she would have put her hair in a bun though, or like chignon tight bun in the back or something. Canada girl, she looks like, I did not like this dress of Canada at all, you guys. I thought Miss Universe Peru, Tatiana Calmel, you guys. Tatiana Calmel looked absolutely stunning. This is the time when I was like, oh my God, she is gonna put up a fight, you guys, because she came out in that dress looking absolutely, especially the face. It was the face for me, you guys. But maybe the dress washed her out a little bit, you guys. Maybe it should have been a little bit bolder color than a muted lavender. So I'm not sure, but I thought she was really, really stunning. But you know what? My favorites at that this time were Venezuela, Bolivia, Chile, Peru, Thailand. Bolivia's in there just because she was in my top 2, okay? And of course, the result was absolutely, I mean, it's actually like very aligned with what I sort of had on my favorites. So Nigeria, Mexico, questionable Mexico, Denmark, Thailand, and Venezuela. I mean, I do like Mexico also, but I feel like Mexico's performance, like, I feel like her prelims was pretty bad. So I don't even know why she would even like go through for like the, you know, like this portion, the finale. I feel like that's not fair, you know? I thought Bolivia should have made it because Bolivia has gone through a really incredible presentation, preliminary, and she's the Voice for Change Gold winner. So I thought that Bolivia should have been there. Plus she's my second, she's my top 2 with Venezuela. So I was like, oh, come on, make it happen for me. But anyway, you guys, so that's it. I was happy with it. I mean, I was shocked that Nigeria still made it with that kind of questionable gown. But I'm so happy. We love seeing a stunning melanin queen up in there. Okay, you guys? But yeah, so what did you guys think of the evening gown portion? Okay, now let's get to the question and answer, you guys. So I'm kind of glad that they did 2 question and answer for all the girls to have like a redemption moment. So I was excited actually because I would like to hear them, you know, speak twice, honestly, all 5 of them. I think that's pretty fair. All right, let's start with Michael Cinco's face. You guys, he looks like a corpse. I thought he was a dead person. No, seriously, look at him, you guys. Ridiculous. It's probably all that Olivia 𝐷𝐸𝐻, it's probably Olivia 𝐷𝐸𝐻's skincare's bleaching products, you guys. Anyway, so the question for Miss Nigeria is, what is more important, being liked or being respected? And so I think with Miss Nigeria, she said that being respected, but I just felt like she should have given an example. But I do like the very fact that she was like her answer was really positive, and she just talks about how, you know, respecting others is really important, yada, yada, yada. She was good, but not like powerful. But you guys, she looks so stunning though, that the more they like, when they would do a close-up of her face, oh my God, she was absolutely gorgeous. One of the most beautiful African queen I've ever seen, you guys. And then for Mexico, she was asked, when something bad is happening in your life but gives you power to keep going. I feel like this was a question that asked previously, and she spoke about her mother, and she spoke in English. Now, look, I don't think that she should have made it this far, but the fact that she's already here, we're gonna judge it based on what we see and what we hear. So I thought that she sounded actually pretty good. I was like, oh, wow, she's actually answering the question with a lot of sense and very good reasoning. So I was like, yeah, hey, you go Mexico, okay? Still didn't want her to win, but you know, we have to be fair here, you guys. We have to be extra honest, extra unbiased. And then for the next one is Denmark. I thought Denmark was, she was fine. Like her question, how would you live your life differently if you knew nobody would judge you? First of all, if that was a question to me, I'd be like, I would walk around naked, okay? Don't judge me, bitches, I'm kidding. I would just, I mean, honestly, I would just be extra, okay? Be extra. That's what Miss Denmark should have said. I will be extra AF, okay? No, but she said that she was, she said that she would not change a thing about her life or something like that. She wouldn't live her life differently, but that wasn't really the question. So I don't think she understood the question. But I guess she gave kind of a positive message and kind of twisted it to a more pageant-like answer. But I didn't think it was strong at all, you know? And the thing is, she didn't even deliver it strong also. So I'm not sure about that, you guys. And then for Thailand, she was asked, what qualities must someone have to be truly a successful leader? And she said empathy. Now, I don't think that's a right answer. I think as a leader, you shouldn't have empathy. I think that you should be more like, I think as a leader, oh, okay, maybe it works, yeah. But I think with like a leader, you have to be like, okay, maybe like, that's a good answer actually. Empathy for everybody, sure, yeah, okay. But the way she executed that answer though was so powerful. I thought Thailand was really good. She was very likable. I just didn't like the ending of her answer. I thought at the ending, because those people keep cutting her off. Like, shut up. Let Miss Universe Thailand, opal, suchata, you know, finish her answer. Oh my God. So I think she was thrown off by the, you know, like those rude audiences, okay? But I thought she was really, really strong during this Q&A part 1. And then for Venezuela, she was asked, describe the ideal woman of today and what you have in common with her. I thought this was such a good question for her, but she answered, because she has so much, you know, she's a woman who's gone through teen pregnancy. I don't know why that wasn't talked about. And she just talked about how she competed with other women and finding their differences, yada, 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 and coming together and unite, very pageant-like, where she should have talked about her daughter, her experience as a woman, that struggle. I thought that was missed a little bit for Venezuela, but I thought she answered well. But I do think that her translator screwed her over, okay? What the hell was that, you guys? That translator was terrible. All right, so for the second question, you guys, they get to have headphones on. And now it's just one question. Oh, by the way, you guys, shout out to those hotties. Those hot guys who were holding the fucking, like, oh my God. Those guys were really sexy, you guys. The ones who were holding the headphones. I was like, where are they in Mexico? Let me look for, oh, that's what I'm gonna do later on. I'm gonna look for them. Anyway, you guys, so for the final question, the question was, Miss Universe has inspired generations of women. What do you want to say to the ones watching you? Wait, what about the gay guys? There's plenty of gay guys watching too. Nigeria, she didn't give specifics. But I love that she talked about resiliency because that is her story, you guys. I mean, I wish she was more in-depth about it, but maybe, you know, I feel like she should have talked about it just briefly, and that what she faced during that time when she was like receiving xenophobics and stuff like that. And to come out of that strong, and resiliency is like the key to, you know, being an empowered woman or something like that, you know? But nonetheless, I loved it. And she also included the very fact that she's not just there for Chichi, but she's there for Africa, all of the African queens. So shout out to all you African queens, you guys. You guys know I was rooting for you guys this year because, yo, there were some stunning African women this year. What the hell happened to that? Racism? Who is it? What is it? Because I don't understand. All right, and then Mexico, she talked about her social project and about sexual harassment, and she was actually kind of good. Actually, she gave a really good answer, and she talked about how, like, you know, she uses her platform to basically to say to women that you are that you can kind of get through, like, you know, sexual harassment, stand up for yourself. So I thought that was actually really incredible to tie in her advocacy into her answer. See, I don't hate Mexico, you guys. I'm very fair. And then Denmark, she said anything that sounds good. She's like, I'm gonna empower people. I plan to make changes, blah, blah, blah. You know, she didn't talk about any of her experience. So I thought that was in her, or any of her social project. There's no substance to her answer. And then she said that, like, she wanted to make a change. How? What change are you gonna make? By winning Miss Universe as a blonde and blue-eyed queen? Come on, you guys. What change? I don't know what change you'll bring. So she should have talked about what change it is that she wants to make, okay? And yeah, that's literally, I was like, what? And then for number 4, it's Thailand. Thailand, she talked about her charity, her opal charity, symbolizing hope. And this is what she's good at, sharing her experience about the love that she was found. And I thought she should talked about it more in depth. She should have talked about that lump, the feeling that she felt when she found out that she had a lump. And she could have talked about that. And she could have talked about how like those kind of hardship isn't what the definition of a woman's life. It's, you know, like the perseverance and all that stuff, you know, like there's always hope, and then you give back to hope to other, I don't know, something like that. I was hoping something like that. I don't understand why they're like, they don't have these prepared answer. Hello? Like, you already should have this answer to like your audience. You're speaking to all the women out there. And then Venezuela, I thought this question was so perfect for Venezuela because she's gone through a lot of like, you know, like getting pregnant at a very young age. That's tough. And a lot of women in the Latin community, especially probably, I know like some of my viewers said that this happens a lot in Venezuela. Teenage pregnancy it happens a lot, I think, in the Latin community. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But, and I thought she should have talked about it more. But the problem is her lazy translator. I was like, where the hell is she, you guys? I hated that. I hated the fact that she was just back there. She wasn't ready. Like, that was so unorganized, disorganized. I mean, where the hell was the translator? Why was she just chilling in the back? And I bet you her translation was not even correct or accurate. Anyway, I feel like they played Venezuela a little bit, you guys, honestly. And you guys, so we finally get to the crowning moment. So I really kind of thought Venezuela and Thailand and we're gonna be holding hands. I just feel like they've been so great throughout this the competition, not just, you know, well, Thailand did pretty poorly during the prelims, but I mean, in the beginning when she was crowned as Miss Universe Thailand, I've always thought that she was like a really, really strong contender. As you guys know, my first leaderboard, second leaderboard, and third leaderboard, I was putting Thailand and Venezuela as my final 2. But anyway, you guys, but I feel like this during the crowning, I thought they were the last 2 standing. So when they first called Venezuela, I was like, huh? No way, because she's widely predicted to be the winner, you guys. And I actually kind of thought that was unfair for Venezuela because I really feel like she deserved higher placement than 4th. Like, really, no, I'm serious. That's not fair, you know? So I guess the sugar daddies didn't vote for her. And then they called Thailand. I was like, what? Total opposite of my what I was thinking, what we were all thinking. I was like, there's no way Thailand's gonna be like the next one to be called, and they called Thailand. That was insane, you guys. At this moment, I'm like, I guess it's gonna have to be Mexico, because like out of all the Mexico or Nigeria at that point, right? And then they called Mexico. I was like, huh? Okay, well then what? You know, so I'm thinking that it's gonna be Africa. It's gonna be Nigeria, since like I didn't think Denmark did well during the question and answer, both part 1 and part 2. So I'm like, okay, then I guess we just have to go with Nigeria, because this girl's been a standout since she arrived in Mexico. She's a great speaker. I know this because I researched it. She's also in my top 5 final prediction. And most importantly, I just didn't see Denmark winning, you know, because I mean, for top 5 or top 12, I think she was good, but nothing more than like, or maybe 4th runner up. That would be the highest placement for her. And yeah, so to me, I'm just kind of like really shocked that she won. And she couldn't believe it herself. She's like, me? Oh my God, me? I was hoping at that point, when it was just the 2 of them, I was hoping that Nigeria won, because that would have been such a iconic and such a historic moment for Nigeria. The first time they achieved a high placement and its first runner-up. Imagine if they would have won. That would have been such a moment, you know. So, you know, again, but to me, the winner is Nigeria, honestly, because I don't know. I don't know about Denmark. She's not a real winner. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. And that's about it, queens. That's my little recap of Miss Universe 2024. Can't believe we have reached the end of the road, you guys. I'm kind of emotional, you guys. I've been enjoying, you know, like hanging out with you guys for the last, oh my God, since the beginning of Miss Grand International. You know, so it's been so fun, you guys. And I even, you know, I didn't even go to the finale, the live show in person, just so I can live stream with you guys. I really wanted to live stream with you guys and get your opinion as I watch it. So because I value what you guys say, I hope that you guys value what I say as well. I feel like we all bicker and argue and stuff like that, but we definitely have something in common. We love pageants and we just love throwing shade at each other, you guys, and I love that. So don't ever change, you guys, ever. I mean, you know, I don't care, like, you know, if you guys find someone else to watch, but don't ever change. Be opinionated and give your extra honest, extra unbiased opinion. So that's about it for me for Miss Universe 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed my vlogs. I tried to make it as entertaining as possible. So thank you guys so much. And thank you for going live with me today. I appreciate it so much. I just reached 10,000 subscribers and I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me reaching that number. I mean, I'm just, woo! Oh my God, tears. Thank you guys so much. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I had so much fun doing this. Really, really, really. Thank you guys for always being extra with not just me, but all of us. So thank you guys. Oh, I can't emphasize that enough. I mean, it's still very disappointing. Miss Universe 2024, but maybe to next year will be better, you guys, okay? And I promise next year is going to be even more extra. So, you know, stay tuned for more videos to come, okay? Thank you guys once again, and that is a wrap for Miss Universe 2024. I love you guys, and I care deeply about your opinions, so don't think I ignore your opinions. I always read them and stuff like that. I just don't have some, you know, time all the time to reply. It kind of gets overwhelming, but just know that I appreciate everything you guys, every comment you leave, whether it's good or bad, okay? So thank you guys so much. Congratulations to your queens, and if you didn't make it to the top 30, maybe next year, okay? And I'll be right there to, you know, tell you guys who should represent your country next, because I seem to get it right. I'm kidding. All right, guys, thank you. I'm gonna go out now, finally, and you know, see the queens. Hopefully they're out there, and then see what's happening out here in Mexico. People are fighting, who's getting beaten up, and all that stuff, okay? Is it crazy? There's a World War III out there. You guys know how it is. Anyway, guys, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Again, stay beautiful and stay extra, okay? Mwah. Thank you guys so much.